So is F-Zero 99 worth playing? Well, it's an extra add-on with your already existing Nintendo subscription, which is $3.99 US for 1 month and a bit cheaper overall if you end up going for the 3 or 12-year plan instead. With that being said, you still do have to decide whether or not a game is worth your time in general, so here's the verdict. F-Zero 99 is worth playing for fans of the series and those who have not played but already have a Nintendo subscription. I would say probably not worth solely if you just want to play this game to pick up a subscription just for this game, unless you know that you're going to get, 100% you're going to get some hours in this. Alright, so if you're interested in more details, my pros and cons for F-Zero 99, stick around and let's get started. Just so you know, the footage is taken from my Let's Play channel. There's a link down below if you want to head over there. And at the end of the video, I'll be showing you a full unedited race. So let's start with the story as usual. No story here, just a bunch of people racing it up on tracks from the original Super Nintendo game with some slight modifications. I guess if you really want to deep down, you can Google online the regular story of the Super Nintendo game, or if you have a copy lying around, open up your manual and read a little bit of the lore there. The gameplay consists of all racing here. You got your mandatory tutorial that teaches you the ropes on how F-Zero works and the new mechanics. There's a rotating playlist of races that switch out every half an hour or so that does keep things a little fresh. There's the Grand Prix mode, which is the more competitive mode, and account leveling, ranking up, aesthetic customizations for your vehicle, and profile. So let's deep dive a little bit more and talk about the racing. So here's basically how it works in this specific F-Zero title. 99 players start at a gigantic starting zone for each race. It's completely new from the Super Nintendo version, this little first section of the race, and after a bit you end up on the normal tracks and end up going for 4 laps or so. You have accelerate, brake, strafing. There's a spin attack which can be used defensively to stop damage when bumping into others, or offensively when you see others are low health and smoking. You can spin into them and you can end up KO them, knocking them out of the round and giving you a boost of power. Throughout the race, you'll also start collecting yellow orbs that fall off of other vehicles. If you collect enough and fill up this special bar, you can activate it, you get sent to an elevated track away from all the dangerous turns and other players for a short while. So, every race you choose between 4 vehicles. They got different stats for acceleration, durability, grip, and you and 98 others race for first. You do have 4 rivals that get chosen during this race randomly, and this is depending on your relative skill. So if you're C rank, you're going to get some C ranks, S rank, etc. And if you end up beating them, or just a couple of them, you end up increasing in rank. So in the future, you'll start racing against others around your skill level. And that's F-Zero 99 in a nutshell. Let's get into the good and bad before wrapping up this video. The good stuff. Alright, well, I do have to say that this is a pretty well-made game that's based off the original. Obviously, this isn't a new game in this series, which a lot of people was hoping for, but technically it is still a new game, F-Zero. It looks retro, it feels retro, and the arcade game loop is pretty great. It feels so good to play this game. Another good point is it's highly competitive. It's very easy to learn, but tough to master. It's one of those type of games. Learning the courses, knowing when to brake, when to boost, when to special, when to spin, when to conserve energy. It all comes down from practice, repetitive, like going through stuff, and the skills. Just basic skill level. People are crazy good at this. I was watching some other streams. People get like top 10 consistently if you're that good. Next up, they got some really cool modes. You got your basic 99, where it's just one track, 98 others, and then that's it. You just do whatever. But then you have like different stuff. First of all, 99 is insane, I will have to say. I think there was a little bit of another kind of game like this, where it was like a Mario game, but it was Mario 35. I like it how they made it rank points on 4 rivals instead of, having to, essentially fight with everyone else to get rank. You don't need to get first place or anything to get progression, just beat those guys. The extra rotating modes, you get like team, where you get points for specific actions. So it's basically like, 90, like 50 versus 50, 49, I guess. Let's see, there's also a mode where hard tracks only to choose from, which is kind of cool. And then there's a mini Grand Prix, which is also in the rotation. There's the major Grand Prix, which is the main like competitive thing. It runs at like set times throughout the day. So for example, every 6 hours or something like that. And you have to race on multiple tracks, just like a Mario Kart, you know, pretty much getting points between each race. And then you're going to be crowning a winner at the end. Here you get leaderboard rankings, and that kind of get reset weekly. Or is it monthly? I don't know the exact one. Another good point is, yeah, there's pretty decent replayability with challenges and different achievements. You know, you can rank up as usual. You can win with specific cars. You can KO a lot of opponents. A bunch of stuff here to get like vehicle colors, profile backgrounds, and badges that you can show off. And there's definitely more tracks coming in the future. Now for the bad stuff. Well, to be quite honest, it's a pretty small game, and I think what they wanted to do, they did well, so I don't have that much bad things to say about it. Come on, it's F-Zero, dude, with 98 others, and it comes with a Nintendo subscription, no added-on purchase if you already have that. I guess something that you should keep in mind though is, as I mentioned, Mario 35. This could potentially be a very limited time frame of a game. Meaning, they could take it down in a couple of months or years with no way of playing it again because the server will go down, etc. And, it's off the stores. However, I've heard that they do plan to continue this for a while and with more new tracks being added. So maybe it will stay a bit, but that's one thing that you should keep in mind for the future if you want to try to get invested in this. We'll see what we'll see what the lifespan is. All right, so then is it worth playing, and who should pick this up? So yeah, if you have a subscription, you don't need to buy into a subscription just for this. I wouldn't. But it's fun for nostalgic reasons, or if you've never played it before. It's quick, fun, it's arcadey, and competitive if you want to get deeper into the mechanics and the strategies. F-Zero 99. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Come by Twitch where I'm live streaming it all, and head over to the Let's Play channel if you want to see all the gameplay and more. I'll be leaving you with a full race. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. My first! Ah! Stupid bumper. Green bumper, bitch. Alright, not bad, not bad. Ooh, I feel like it's so much more manageable without 50 people down your neck. Oh my god. Stop pushing! Everyone form a line. Alright. God dang. Alright, we're back to the safe zone. Piggy. No, 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 no. Go crazy, go crazy. KO? Out of my way. Damn. All right, that was my highest so far. That felt good. Ooh, yeah. We were behind less than a second to first place. Less than a second. I mean, like a second and like 10.10, but that's pretty good. Let's try this one. The mini pre.